Today we're going to walk through the installation of off-road whip lights on a UTV. Begin by unboxing the whip flag light kit. Inside the package you'll find the whip flag lights, a control module with harness, a remote control, a product manual, mounting hardware, color flag clamps, color flags, a short base, an extended base, and all the mounting accessories. For this specific vehicle setup, the following tools are required: zip ties, an electric ratchet, an H4 hex socket, electrical tape, a utility knife, a Phillips screwdriver, a 10mm wrench, and a 19mm wrench. And lastly, a set of diagonal cutters. Before installing the whip lights, we'll begin by routing the wiring. Power will be pulled directly from the battery. On this particular UTV, we're going to start by removing the side panel. Use your 4mm H4 hex socket on your electric impact to remove all of the side panel bolts. Once these are removed, take off the side panel. This is the original short base configuration. If additional height is needed, the included extension rod can be used. Remove the base mounting nuts and remove the base. Connect the original base to the extended base, then reinstall using the same hardware order. Tighten the hardware securely with your 19mm wrench. Repeat this operation on the opposite side of the vehicle. Before installing the whip lights, disconnect the plugs from the control module harness and the whip light harness. Now you can install the control module. Mount it in a suitable location using zip ties or screws if preferred. Let's review the wiring connections. The red wire connects to the battery positive. The black wire connects to the battery negative. The smaller wires include 2 yellow wires for left and right turn signals, 1 white wire for reverse light positive, and 1 red wire for brake light positive. As you can see here, we're mounting the harness with the zip tie on this roll hoop here. Be sure to flush cut the ends of your zip ties using your diagonal cutters for a clean install. Now you can begin by stripping the corresponding wires from the module harness to match up with the whip light harness. Match each module wire to the correct vehicle wire. You may have to refer to your factory owner's manual or wiring diagram to know which wires to splice into. At this point, you can match each module wire to the correct vehicle wire. In this case, we're wrapping the module wire around the vehicle wire and securing it with electrical tape. Repeat this process for left turn signal, right turn signal, brake light, and reverse light. Once complete, secure all the wires neatly with zip ties and trim the excess. Now for the power connection at the battery. The module power and ground wire may be too short. If needed, Strip back the outer sheathing for additional length. In this instance, we're using a 10mm wrench to loosen the battery terminals. Connect the red wire to the battery positive and tighten the terminal. Connect the black wire to the battery negative and then tighten. At this point, you can begin routing the wiring neatly and connect the control module to the whip light harness. Secure everything with zip ties. To install the whip lights, pull the locking ring upward, and then you can insert the whip light into the base and it'll lock in. Repeat this on both sides. Next, align the connectors and plug in the wiring on both sides. Ensure each connector is fully seated and locked in place. Now let's demonstrate the lighting modes. Brake lights, reverse lights, left turn signal, right turn signal, Later in the video, we will show you how to control the lights. For instance, you can adjust the speed at which they flash, select colors, neon mode, and music reactive mode. Now it's time to install the color flags. Install each mounting clip with the screw, figure 8 ring, nut, and hook. Secure the flag to the hook and repeat for the remaining mounting points. Next, you can install the clamps onto the whip lights. Make sure you adjust the height before tightening, and then use your Phillips screwdriver and a 10mm wrench to tighten them down completely. Repeat on the other side. At this point, you're done with the install, so now you can reinstall the side panels using your H4 hex socket for this vehicle.
Now that the side panel is installed, we will introduce how to use the Whip Light app. First, take out your phone and open the camera to scan the QR code on the module. Once you scan the code, tap the link and then open it in the App Store. Once you're in the App Store, download it and open the app. Once you open the app, you will enter the main interface. Once inside the app, tap the three dots on the top left corner. The first option is Group Management. You can set and rename groups here. The next option is Devices. You can search for and connect multiple devices. The gear icon on the top right is the settings. The first option is Shake. Shake the phone to connect the lights. The second option is Auto Connect. When enabled, the app automatically connects to the lights. When disabled, the connection is manual. The third option is Modify Pin Sequence. This allows you to adjust the lighting wire sequence. The fourth option is Pixels. This allows you to set the number of LEDs in your lights. The fifth option is Background. This allows you to adjust the app background color. The sixth option is Feedback. The seventh option is Help Center. The eighth option is Instructions, and the ninth option is About. The green dot is the light power switch. The green means that the lights are on, and the gray means that the lights are off. The color wheel allows RGB color adjustment. Tap here to adjust red. Tap here to adjust green. Tap the center to adjust blue. You can also fine-tune colors here. This slider controls brightness. Adjust the intensity as needed. This section shows commonly used color combinations. Below that are classic color presets. This selection selects the lighting modes. There are also many modes available to choose from. You can choose one based on your preference. The next slider controls animation speed. Sliding it to the left slows it down, whereas sliding it to the right speeds it up. The third option is Music Mode. The lights will react to the selected music on music mode, and music will also play through the app. The microphone option allows voice-controlled lighting. The timer option allows you to schedule lights on or off. You can select specific dates and times to set when you want the lights to turn on and off automatically. And these are all the functions of the Whip Light app. And now you're ready to take full advantage of the Maxpeedingrods Whip Lights.